The West Asia conflict is shaking global markets right now. Could your wallet face rising prices and slower growth? Experts warn of a looming economic storm. SBI Research has issued a stark warning. The ongoing conflict in West Asia, coupled with supply chain disruptions and surging oil prices, is forcing economists to prepare for a downward revision of global GDP growth forecasts. So far, global GDP projections have remained unchanged, but experts now agree that a downgrade is imminent. This signals a slowdown in worldwide economic expansion, impacting everything from trade to investment flows. Alongside slower growth, inflationary pressures are set to intensify. The West Asia conflict is disrupting key supply chains, especially in energy markets, pushing oil prices higher. This increase in energy costs trickles down to the prices of goods and services worldwide. For example, India's inflation forecast has been revised upward to 4.5 to 4.7% for fiscal year 2027, reflecting these global pressures. Consumers should prepare for higher everyday costs. The impact is already visible in major economies like India, where SBI Research has slashed the fiscal year 2027 GDP growth forecast from a pre-conflict 7.2% to 6.7%. This downgrade reflects how geopolitical tensions ripple through global markets, affecting trade, investment, and consumer confidence. India's upcoming Monetary Policy Committee meeting is expected to address these uncertainties and adjust policy to mitigate the fallout. The West Asia crisis disrupts vital supply chains, especially those related to oil and energy exports. These disruptions create shortages and delays, pushing costs higher. Manufacturing sectors globally rely on steady supplies of energy and raw materials. Interruptions here can slow production and increase prices, compounding inflation and economic slowdown risks. These effects are felt from factories to consumers' wallets. With global GDP forecasts poised for revision and inflation on the rise, uncertainty dominates the economic outlook. Policymakers, including India's Monetary Policy Committee, face tough decisions to balance growth support with inflation control. The duration and escalation of the West Asia crisis will be critical in shaping how deep and prolonged these economic impacts become. Vigilance and responsive policy measures are essential to avoid a wider economic slowdown. What this means for you is higher prices at the pump and grocery store, along with a slower economy that could affect jobs and investments. Staying informed and prepared is key as this crisis unfolds. For the latest updates and expert analysis, subscribe now and stay ahead of the economic storm.